Hi. I've been detected with multiple sclerosis last exactly a year ago, and I've been, receiving the infusion called Ocrevus. I've taken 2 doses. I've also, done 2 rounds of Ayurvedic treatment. I do it in Kerala, Arya. Do you think Kumbhak will help me? Uh, I lead a fairly active life still. I am actually a Kathak dancer. I continue doing classes. And I work out regularly. I work out at least 5 days in a week. I do strength training, stretching, everything. Um, my only problem is of balance. I have an overall body imbalance. Of course, I understand a certain amount of balance comes from the core and glutes, so that I am able to work on with my instructor. But will Kumbhak somewhere expedite the whole process?
So when you're doing exercise, and if you try to, I've given an example. How do you try to create a balance? If your balance is weak, what is that area where you need to work? At this point of time, whatever you are suggesting, I don't know if it is that efficient, glute and whatever. But if somebody tries to push you, how do you try to create a balance? By holding your breath. If you really want to bring back the balance, you will have to work on your kumbhak. There is no other way you can bring back the balance. So, multiple sclerosis, I talked about it. It will help enhance the recovery process. But one thing still wants to tell you, your medicine will not let you recover fast. So once the medicine is out of your regime, you'll see your body will recover faster. But then you'll have to empower your body. At this point of time, you're using some kind of a medicine to take a support so that your body recovers. But then you have to increase the recovery strength of your body and balance, of course. Kumbhak will create the balance. Whatever other ways you are trying to enhance the balancing factor, it is indirect. Kumbhak is direct, that you can actually experience it directly. Do this experiment. Make somebody try to push you down and try to hold your ground. See how do you create a balance, or stand on one leg. Try to create a balance. You create a balance by holding your breath. If you want to improve the balancing factor, you will have to improve the whole breath hold factor. That means you have to improve the Kumbhak factor. It is as simple as that. See, whatever vocabulary we speak, you need to do an experiment to see the result out of it. And Kumbhak, you can do this experiment and find out for yourself.
Okay. The allopathic medicine that, it's an infusion which happens once in 6 months, it just stops the progression. Or, yeah, till now, there has not been any new lesions. And till now, my spine is also clean. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed, whatever works basically.
Actually, see, I'll give you an example of chemotherapy in a cancer case. Now, there are bad cells which has got formed in the body. Chemotherapy clears them out. And if you do a PET scan, you'll after chemotherapy, no bad cells. But is it reversal, or is it treating you out of cancer? No, not at all. Because by cleaning the cells or by cleaning the home, you don't shut down the making of trash in your home. So you're
Okay.
not working on that. You are working on cleaning the things, but you are not working on how not to make a trash, how your body becomes so powerful or so empowered that it doesn't make a trash. Kumbhak works there. So it is
Okay.
not against anything. In fact, Kumbhak is primary treatment. Rest of the thing is supportive treatment.
Okay. And Swamiji, one quick last question. You have announced a 50% discount on the group class. Is the same thing applicable for a one-on-one class?
That Anil ji can say.
Uh, no, there's no discount. That's already discounted, but that's the price that we have for one-on-one.
Okay. All right.
The
Thanks.
group classes are discounted. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you.